Yo, welcome to Hot Take with Cheddar Chaz with no hand holding. We deal with facts, not emotion. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I always feel when y'all part of the conversation. It makes things fun. It makes things interesting. You keep me sharp. You guys are witty. Not all of y'all. Some of y'all, though, keep me real sharp. I appreciate that. I love my fan base. Pals 12, we doing it, baby. I appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. I was thinking to myself, I said self, and myself said, I said, oh shit, what if Herb, Trey, and Jose have a sophomore slump this year? It's really not uncommon. And what I've been seeing in Pell's Twitter, a lot of us have super high expectations of last year's rookies going into this season, like extremely high expectations. And I think, some of that is warranted, but I just hope we aren't setting ourselves up for disappointment or putting too much pressure on the guys to, rush their process, rush their growth. I know a lot of times we talk about in the offseason what we want to see guys add, like Trey and Herb and Jose. But truthfully, I would just love to see those guys continue to do what they already do well. I love how Jose facilitates. I love him being a defensive menace in spurts. I love to see that. I love to see him exert most of his energy into playing defense and probing the opposing defense and setting guys up for nice shots, knocking down open jumpers when he has the opportunity. I think Jose's offense is underrated, to be honest. He's probably the best, probably one of the best actual ball handlers on the team aside from CJ. Like, Jose has an incredible handle. Her decent facilitator, makes clutch free throws, big time guy defensively, cool as a cucumber. Just pause. This cool, mellow guy, doesn't crack under pressure, big time guy, bright future ahead. And I actually think Herb makes the future that much brighter, because if you don't land another superstar player, you've overachieved with a guy like Herb from where he was picked. He's an incredible player. Trey, clutch, big play ability, attacks the rebound, hit huge buckets in the play-in against the Clippers. I went back and watched that game several times. He was incredible. I think he actually bailed out Coach with some of Coach's rotation mistakes early in the season against the Lakers twice, and I believe against the Atlanta Hawks. Just phenomenal player, right? I don't want to see those guys add too much to their game too early, because, it's cool to be a jack of all trades, but you don't want to be a master of none. You want to do what you do especially well. I want to see Trey consistently knock down that jumper, move, and get himself open along the perimeter. That's something a guy like Bojan could help teach him. Or even watch, Clay's tape or JJ Redick tape. Watch how those guys get open. I want to see Trey focusing on shooting, maybe one dribble into the paint, knock down a mid-range jumper. Jose, I want to see Jose continue to get his conditioning up, because he's going to be guarding the opposing best guard most of the time. Herb, I want to see Herb get his conditioning up so he doesn't run into that rookie wall. Keep knocking down your free throws. Keep knocking down your open corner threes. Keep, being a good connector on the court, decent facilitator. And I think the future is bright with that. I don't think you want to task these guys with adding too much to their games too early, because we've seen that happen with other players where it's like, okay, this guy was amazing driving to the rim his rookie year, and then he fell in love with the mid-range jumper he tried to add during the offseason, and he doesn't do what he does great anymore. We don't need that. That's how you fall into a sophomore slump. We need to avoid that. The coaches on this team need to drive home into the players, into their offseason mentality. Yo, focus on what you do well. You've excelled at these things. These things helped us get to the playoffs. You did them well in the playoffs. Let's just focus on that. Let's keep doing what we're doing. And I think you'll see adding Zion to the court is going to make life easier on those guys. And a player like Zion, who is box office, that adds energy to hustle players like a Jose, a hustle player like Herb, and even a hustle player like Trey, who's also has some box office putbacks and big threes. Like, he's just incredible, right? So let's not rush the process. Let's let these guys grow on their, at their own pace. Let's not give them too much to add to their games at this juncture. Let's save that for later, because if Zion, who he's supposed to be, all those guys got to do is just come along for the ride. Pause. All they got to do is grab his cape and come along for the ride. Pause again. But that's been today's show. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Be a part of the conversation. What do y'all think? Do y'all think I'm not giving the guys enough credit? Maybe they can't add to their games. Maybe it's not too early. Maybe they do need to take it to the next level. Maybe they're ready to take it to the next level. Maybe we haven't seen the best they have to offer last season. Maybe we didn't get a chance to see that. Maybe they already have things that are part of their game. No one knew about her facilitating. Y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all always, giving great feedback, and I appreciate it, man. That's been today's show. Lock in, baby.